This week, we are getting probably the most important spotlight hour of the year happening in Pokémon GO. This is of course right after Pokémon GO Fest happened in Osaka and London, and it is right before Froakie Community Day. So this is going to be a prime opportunity for you to stock up on Stardust for all of the Pokemon that you caught over at Pokémon GO Fest, and for all the Pokemon you are going to catch during Froakie Community Day. I'm going to be talking about this spotlight hour and the significance of it in this video, so let's jump right into it. Yo, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day and welcome to today's Pokemon GO video. Now, I typically do not talk about spotlight hours within my channel, but this one in particular, I really felt like I needed to make a quick guide. The reason for this is because this week's spotlight hour is going to feature the Pokemon Paris. Now, why is that significant? Well, in case you didn't know, every Paris that you catch actually gives you 500 Stardust instead of 100. This means with the addition of a Star Piece and a Weather Boost, you have the potential of getting 900 Stardust per catch, which is very significant. Now, here is the caveat. This spotlight hour is going to have a 2x Stardust per catch bonus. That means every single Paris is going to have a base Stardust amount of 1000 Stardust per catch. That means with a Star Piece and a Weather Boost, that is close to 1900 Stardust per catch, and that is huge. The other key fact is that Paris is a grass and bug type Pokemon, which means it's going to be weather boosted by either sunny weather or rainy weather. Both of these weather types can be considered really common right now in the middle of the summer. So yeah, there's a high chance that you can get a whole bunch of weather boosted Paris spawning in your area, which means every single one of those Paris are going to give you close to the maximum amount of Stardust that you could potentially get. Basically, what you will want to do is schedule it out and go to a cluster spawn area where there's going to be multiple spawn points. Some of the places that have the best cluster spawns include the parking lots of big department stores. You could also go to major parks where there is a lot of foot traffic, and of course you could just simply walk around and you should still get a good amount of Pokemon spawns in your area. In order to fully maximize this spotlight hour, you will want to have as many spawns as you could potentially get. In terms of the premium items, you will just need an incense as well as 2 star pieces, but make sure you grab a couple of lures as well if you happen to go to an area with a lot of Pokestops. You just want to create as many spawn points as possible and maximize the amount of Stardust that you can get with those star pieces. Once the hour rolls to 6 o'clock, make sure you pop every single one of those items and then just go around catching as many Paris as you possibly can. One thing you can do right now is of course utilize the new Pokemon GO++, considering that it allows you to use Ultra Balls and Great Balls with the press of the button. That is going to actually help you out in catching as many Paris as you possibly can. What I plan to do is have the Pokemon GO++ catch with Ultra Balls and Great Balls, and then I'm going to manually quick catch all of the Paris on screen that the Pokemon GO++ is currently not catching. That way I can maximize the amount of catches that I can do within a short period of time. I'm actually super hyped for this particular spotlight hour. I think this opportunity is one that you should not miss out on, especially because it's very rare that we have a spotlight hour where you can get this much Stardust. On top of that, Paris' shiny form is actually quite rare, and a lot of players are always looking for it. Considering that Parasec's shiny form is something you typically do not see, you will want to hopefully pick up a couple of shinies during the spotlight hour as well. But the biggest focus should be on those Stardust games. I mean, you could potentially come out with 500,000 Stardust if you really grind it out. Some hardcore players may even get 1,000,000 Stardust this Tuesday, and that is pretty insane, but it's all going to depend on your luck, on how many cluster spawns you can come across. So yeah, you do not want to miss out on this week's Spotlight Hour. It's definitely going to be an important one, and it's probably going to be your best source of Stardust before you hit Froakie Community Day, as well as Pokemon GO Fest New York and the Global Pokemon GO Fest. Because during those weeks, you will probably pick yourself up a really good Rayquaza, and you will want to max it out as soon as possible so that you could use its Mega Evolution to its fullest potential. But in any case, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick guide on how you can maximize Paris Spotlight Hour. Again, you will not want to miss out on this one, and make sure you have star pieces, incense, and lures ready, because you will want to get as many Paris as you possibly can this Tuesday. Now, I would love to know your thoughts regarding this Spotlight Hour down below in the comments. Do you plan to go really hard this Tuesday on this particular Spotlight Hour, or are you planning to skip it? Definitely share why in the comments down below, and let's have a great discussion. And thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. If you ended up enjoying it and found it to be helpful, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, big or small, then do consider checking out the links in the description below. For all my patrons, they get a permanent spot on my in-game friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way within Pokemon Go, like with remote raids, then do consider becoming a patron on Patreon. And as always, if you want to support my channel non-monetarily, you can do so by following me on social media. I'm over on Instagram, X, which is formerly known as Twitter, as well as Threads. You could follow me at the handle @Jinsula. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.